Welcome to yoga class, everyone. Let's get started. Coming to our Sukhasana, our easy sitting pose, with the head, neck, and trunk in a straight line. Heart is open. Shoulders are relaxed. Crown of the head is floating up to the ceiling. Hands are resting in the lap. You're sitting in either an easy cross-legged position or sitting on a block or a chair. The important thing is that your head, neck, and trunk are in a straight line and you can relax. And closing the eyes and taking a moment to bring your attention to your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And just taking a moment to notice the breath as it comes in and out the nostrils. Now beginning to guide the breath so that we move into our belly breathing, our diaphragmatic breathing. The belly rises on the inhale and falls towards the spine on the exhale. Expanding on the inhale and contracting on the exhale. And now beginning to lengthen the exhales, breathing into a count of 4, exhaling to 8, inhale 4, exhale 8, inhale 4, exhale 8. And continue in this way for a few breaths on your own. And release. Slowly opening the eyes. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing. So this is a wonderful exercise to kind of tune in to your center. It's a balancing breath. It's a calming breath. So we're going to start. The way it works is we're going to be breathing in one side of the nose, holding the breath, breathing out the other. Breathing in that side of the nose, holding the breath, breathing out the other. So the way we switch the nostrils is we use the hand. We're going to take our right hand, whether you're lefty or a righty, you want to use your right hand, fold the first two fingers, the peace fingers, down. You're going to use your thumb and your ring finger. The thumb will cover the right nostril. The ring finger will cover the left nostril. And in the middle, when you hold, you use both fingers. I find it easy just to twist the wrist rather than trying to move the fingers and thumb individually. The other hand will be in a mudra with the forefinger touching the thumb, resting palm up or down on the lap. So from here, we're going to breathe in to a count of 4. Close the thumb, exhale 8. Same side, inhale 4. Close both and hold 8. Open the thumb, exhale 8. Inhale 4. Close both and hold 8. Open the finger, exhale 8. Same side, inhale. Close both and hold. Open the thumb, exhale. Inhale 4. Close both and hold. Open the finger, exhale. Inhale 4. Close both and hold. Open the thumb, exhale. Same side, inhale. Close both and hold. Open the finger, exhale. Release the hand. Close the eyes and sitting still just for a moment. And slowly open up the eyes and come to laying on your back in Shavasana. Lying out long with the feet as wide as the mat. Toes are falling out. Palms are facing the ceiling. Letting everything go. Melting into the ground. Releasing any of the cares of the day. Letting all the muscles relax. And gently bringing your awareness back into the room, wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling your wrists and ankles, turning yourself completely onto one side. Press yourself up with the top hand to sit. And come to sitting on a block with one foot folded in front of the other. Hands resting on the knees or the thighs. Weight even on the sit bones, head, neck, and trunk in a straight line. And let's squeeze any tension out of the shoulders, rolling the shoulders forward, up, and back. A couple more times. And then reverse the circles up, forward, and down. Good, and release. Clasp the hands in front of you, inhale. Exhale, turn the palms out, round out the back. Pull the abs back, keep the throat over the pubic bone so that you are nice and balanced. On the inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling and lengthen the crown of the head towards the ceiling, lengthening the spine. On the next exhale, twisting to the right. And inhale up through center. And exhale, twist to the other side, keeping the weight even in the sit bones. And inhaling to center. Exhale, release the elbows, relax the arms for a moment. And again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, this time we're going to bend to the right. Bend and exhale, pull the waistline in. Keeping the weight even on the sit bones. Inhale, lengthen up to the ceiling. And exhale to the other side. Keeping the back in neutral. Pulling the waistline in, pulling the ribs back slightly. Inhale up to center. And release the arms down. Good. Coming down off of the block. From here, we'll go into a simple twist. We're going to take the right hand on the other side of the left thigh. Other hand is behind you like a second spine. Four corners of the palm is on the ground. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, look back and twist. Using only your core strength, your arms are there for support. They are not there to encourage the twist, just support it. Inhale and exhale, twist again. Twist a little more if you can, using only your core strength. And release to center. Very good. Other side. Back of the left hand across the right thigh. Other hand is behind you, palm flat, like a second spine right up against your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale into the twist. Inhale again. And exhale, twist, using only your core strength. And release to center. Very nice. From here, we're going to put a pad under the knees, coming up to all fours. So here, Nathan is using a piece of a yoga mat. That works really well. You can also use a towel, a blanket, whatever you have, just a little bit of cushion underneath the knees. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We're going to do our cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then reach the crown and the tail up slightly. Reach the heart forward, lengthening into the arch. Don't drop the belly down. Keep it supporting the spine. Exhale, belly to the spine, tucking the head and tail, rounding out the back. Inhale, lengthening into the arch. Lengthen first, then lift the head and tail and reach the heart forward. Exhale, belly to the spine, tucking the head and tail. And again, inhale, lengthening into the arch. Keep the lengthening going by reaching the heart forward. Exhale, belly to the spine, tucking the head and tail. And come to center. Very nice. Sit on the heels just for a moment and rotate the wrists. Good. Coming back down to tabletop position, we're going to do a sideways arch. So lengthen first, inhale and lengthen. Exhale, take the head and tail to the same side, pulling the waistline in. So you're making a letter C from the crown of your head to your tail. Inhale through center and exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, first side. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. One more set. Inhale through center. Exhaling other side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Very nice. Coming back to tabletop position. You're going to take your right hand underneath your heart, right in the center of your body. We're going to do an open twist. Take the other arm up towards the ceiling, looking up. Keep the breath going, breathing slowly and evenly. And release it to center. And change hand places with the hands. Open up the top hand. Looking at the ceiling, open twist. Keep your weight even between the knees. Keep the breath going. And release to the center. Take your hands slightly forward ahead of your shoulders, and we're going to take our hips back into a long cat stretch, sitting towards the heels, lengthening the spine. And then when you're ready, moving into child's pose, take the arms by the sides with the palms up, forehead is resting on the mat. If your forehead does not reach the mat, you can put the block underneath your forehead and put your forehead on the block or a pillow or something of that nature as well. You want to be sitting as much as possible on the heels. And to come out of the pose, place the palms on the mat and support yourself as you come rolling up to sit. Yes. From here, we're going to go into our downward facing dog. So take your hands to the top of the mat. Hands are as wide as the shoulders. Fingers are bright and flat. All four corners of the palm are touching the mat at all times. Don't let that index finger come up. Keep it nice and flat. Tucking the toes, lifting the knees, lifting the hips into an inverted V. Reach the hips up and back, away from the hands. And from here, pedal the feet, reaching one heel down and then the other, bending one knee and bending the other. And then reaching both heels towards the mat. The heels will not reach the mat, that's fine. And gently lowering the knees down, sitting on the heels, sitting upright, resting the hands in the lap. Good, and one more time, going into downward facing dog. So bring the hands to the top of the mat. They're nice and bright, flat, tucking the toes, lifting the knees, lifting the hips into an inverted V, reaching the hips away from the hands. Bring the back nice and long. And from here, keeping the weight even in the hands, we're going to lift the left leg up in the air, reaching the heel straight up, reaching it away from the hands. Very nice. And gently replacing the foot. And then the other side, taking the foot up, reaching it away from the hands, reaching the hips towards the heel. Good. And replacing the foot again. Very nice. And from here, gently lower to the knees. Long cat stretch into child's pose. The knees are open. Arms are by the sides and the palms facing up. And to come out of the pose, place the palms down on the mat and support yourself as you come up to sit. Very nice. From here, we're going to do our lunging sequence. So let's bring the palms underneath the shoulders, bring the right foot up between the hands. Back knee is on the mat, and the front knee is directly over the ankle. And when you're set up, take the forearms to the thigh and the hands to the hips. Come forward and back on that front knee, bending and straightening the front knee. never allowing the knee to go forward of the ankle. Opening up the front of the back thigh. Coming to the forward part of the lunge, forearms cross on the thigh, leaning forward. Tuck the back toes and gently lift the back knee, reaching the heel back. Keep the breath going slowly and evenly. And gently lowering the knee down. And one more time, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the knee, reach the heel back. Front knee is directly over the ankle. And gently lower the knee down. Very nice. Coming into a full crescent lunge now, reaching the arms forward and straight up, and then reaching the heart forward and up. So by reaching the heart forward and up, we're lengthening the spine. We're not kinking into the low back or leaning into the low back. We're reaching the heart forward. And gently bring the arms down. And we're going to take the opposite arm to the front leg. So our right leg is forward. We're going to take our left elbow across. Place the hands in prayer position. And exhale into the twist. Looking up. Keep the hips square. So we're not trying to tilt the hips. Keeping the weight even in the four corners of the front foot. If you can from here, you can try to lift that back knee. Tuck the toes, lift the knee. And gently lower. And unwind. And take the front leg back. Very nice. And we're going to change legs. Take the left foot between the hands. Set up for your lunge. The front knee is directly over the ankle. Take the forearms to the thigh and the hands to the hips and coming forward and back. Bending and straightening into that front knee. Good. Coming to the forward part of the lunge, place the forearms down on the thigh, tuck the back toes, and lift the back knee up. Reaching the heel back. And gently lower the knee. And one more time, tuck the toes, lift the knee, reach the heel back. And gently lower. Very nice. Going into the full crescent lunge now, reach the arms forward, straight up, and lift the heart forward and up to the diagonal. Keep the breath going. And release the arms. Take the right elbow across the left thigh. Hands in prayer. Exhale into the twist. Keep the hips square. So that twist is going to be in the upper back. Good. Keep the breath going, and if you can, you're going to tuck the toes and gently lift the knee. Reach the heel back. And gently lower the knee. Very nice. Unwind. Good. Take the front leg back. Excellent work. Good. Resting on the heels and resting in child's pose. Take the knees apart, folding over. If your forehead does not reach the mat, you can always put a blanket, a pillow, or a yoga block underneath the forehead. Good. And to come out of the pose, place the hands down and support yourself as you come rolling up to sit. We're going to do one more pose here for strength. We're going to do our plank pose. So come to all fours with the hands underneath the shoulders. All four corners of the palms are on the mat. You're going to take your left leg back with the toes tucked under. From this position, you're going to just gently pull the navel towards the spine, looking straight down at the mat and reaching the crown of your head forward so that you're in a straight line. The back of the foot all the way through the head is a nice diagonal line. When you feel solid here, take your other leg up to match and holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently lower the knees. Very nice. And come to laying on the back in Shavasana, laying out long with the feet as wide as the mat. Toes are falling out. Arms are in a low V with the palms facing the ceiling. Letting everything go. And gently bringing your awareness back into the room and setting up for our bridge pose, taking the soles of the feet flat on the floor underneath the sit bones. So you can just touch the heels with the hands, keeping the hands by the sides, palms facing down. Push through the arms, push through the feet, lift the pelvis up high, keeping the chin aloof from the chest. Neck is in neutral, looking straight up at the ceiling. Don't look side to side. And gently rolling down one vertebra at a time. When you're all the way down, take the knees to the chest, hug the knees to your chest, and use your abs to bring your nose towards your knees, squeezing in a ball. Squeeze and gently release, putting the feet back flat on the floor. Let the knees fall together just for a moment. And we're going to do it one more time. So inch the feet together slightly so they're hip width apart. Arms are by the sides, palms down. Pushing through the arms, pushing through the feet. Lift the pelvis up high, light up the back of the thighs. Make sure that all four corners of each foot are equally weighted on the mat. Looking straight up. Keep the breath slow and even. And gently rolling down one vertebra at a time, taking the knees to the chest. Using the abs, bring the nose towards the knees as you squeeze into a tight ball, hugging the knees to the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Use all the muscles. And all at once release, extending the legs, extending the arms back into Shavasana. Letting everything go. And gently bringing your awareness back into the room. And rolling completely onto one side, press yourself up sideways to sit. And we're going to do a forward fold today in a cross-legged position. So one foot is in front of the other. And from here, we're going to take the arms up in the air. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive. Reach the heart forward. Catch yourself on tented fingers. And reach the crown of the head towards the fingers. Keep the back nice and long. Support yourself with your arms. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. The sit bones should be on the ground. Don't let the sit bones come up off the mat. Go to the breath. Very nice. From here, walk your hands halfway up so that you have a nice long spine, and walk your hands over to the left, over the left knee, and then walk yourself back out, walking the hands so that you can remain supported the whole time. Go to where it's comfortable for you, lengthening the spine over the knee. And again, walking yourself halfway up, lengthening the spine, and walking over to the other side. So again, Nathan is very flexible here. You might not want to walk all the way over the knee. Just go to where it's comfortable for you and walk yourself back out, lengthening the spine on the other side. Good. Walking yourself halfway up one last time, walking to the center, and we're going to walk ourselves out one last time, lengthening the spine, keeping the sit bones on the mat, reaching the crown towards your hands. You might find it's a little easier to get a little lower now. Good, and now we're going to walk with our hands all the way up. Support yourself the entire way. Very good. And you can undo the feet and turning the legs in and out. Very nice. Let's do a quick modified camel pose today. So we're going to be on the knees. You can get the little mat underneath your knees if you like for this. Come to a kneeling position, putting the hands on the hips. The first thing you're going to do is reach the heart forward and up, and then look up and keep moving into that arch, lifting the heart as you reach the head back away from the front of your body. And to come out of the pose, reach the heart up, let the heart lift you all the way up, and the head comes up last. Very nice. A little counter arch. We leaned forward, then we arched back. We can come into a quick child's pose here if you like, and then support yourself to come up. Very nice. And when you're ready, we're going to come up to stand. Let's do our simple triangle today. We'll do the simple one. So we're going to take the feet as wide as the shoulders. And we're going to take our hands in prayer position. We're going to reach the arms up. The palms of the hands are slightly forward of the crown of the head so that you can remain in neutral. Take the belly slightly to the spine to support the spine in neutral. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend to the right. Pull the side of the waist in. And inhale, reach up to center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale up to center and release the arms down. Very good. Let's move into our tree pose. We're going to take our right foot forward, plant the sole of the foot down into the earth, shifting the weight. Take the other leg pointed out to the side. It can be on the toe next to the standing leg, on the ankle, or on the upper thigh. Open the knee to the side, get all four corners of the foot on the ground. Press your palms together in prayer position. Find a focal point looking straight ahead. Relax the shoulders, reach the crown of the head up, and go to the breath. Keep focusing on the same point at eye level, preferably. It'll help keep your spine in neutral. And gently release the foot and release the hands. And when you're ready, we'll do the other side. Take the left leg forward, planting the foot down, shift your weight onto the foot. The other leg can be pointed away from the foot, next to the leg, on the calf or on the thigh, just not on the knee. Open the knee out to the side, press the palms together in prayer position. Belly goes towards the spine to support the spine. Reach the crown of the head up. Find your focal point and go to the breath. And gently release the foot and release the arms. And the last pose of the day will be Tadasana. The toes and the heels touch. Hands in prayer position. Taking the arms over the head. The hands are slightly forward of the crown. Lift the eyes slightly. Closing the eyes. Holding only 30 seconds. And gently release the arms and release the feet. And come to lying on your back in Shavasana. With the toes falling out. Palms facing the ceiling. Letting everything go. Relaxing the feet. My feet are relaxed. Relaxing the knees. My knees are relaxed. Relaxing the hips. My hips are relaxed. Relaxing the waist. My waist is relaxed. Relaxing the shoulders. My shoulders are relaxed. Relaxing the arms and hands. My arms, my hands are relaxing the head and the neck. My head, my neck, oh. Unfurling the brow, releasing the jaw, feeling the weight of the eyes, letting everything go, resting in Shavasana. And gently bringing your awareness back into the room. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Rolling the wrists and ankles. Taking the arms overhead in a nice big stretch. Stretching to one side and then the other. And rolling over to your side. Press yourself up to sit. Thanks for joining us today, everybody. Lovely to see you. And we'll see you next time. Namaste. While I